Hey everyone, welcome to the third video of my Turtle Graphics tutorial, where we will be learning how to change the ink color of our graphics and create different colorful drawings and graphics in our Python compiler. So without further wasting time, let's get into my video. So if you haven't seen my previous video, I would suggest you to check those videos out, since they explain you the basic functions of Python and how the drawing functions work. So do check them out. I'll be linking them in the tab. Okay, so now let's understand how do we initialize color to our drawings or graphics, whatever you say that. Okay, so what we'll do is first we'll create a simple drawing, that is pen dot forward. Okay, pen dot forward, and I'll initialize it to 100 units. Okay, and then what I will do is I'll take I'll take a left. Okay, and I'll set it to an angle of I'd say 45 degrees. Okay, so I'm just taking a random image in my mind, and then I'll do pen dot, so it goes a left of 45 degrees. Then I will say pen dot forward of say 100 units, and again my pen dot left of again 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees, and then pen dot forward of 100 units. Okay, and now let's run and check out what happens. Okay, so that was happened, but let me check out why is the window closing. Okay, so I've initialized the wrong variable. I had to say turtle dot done, and then it would get saved. Okay, so right now what I wanted to do is make a triangle, but that just didn't work out since I've used a wrong angle. I should have put angle of 135 degrees. Okay, so I'll just change that out, 135 degrees, and I'll make this 50 units, and then again this 135 degrees and 50 units. So that should look pretty simple, and let me just run this. Okay, I got something what I wanted, not exactly what I wanted, so let me just tweak in that again. I'll change this angle to maybe 90 degrees, and I'll change this value to 100 again, and this value also again to 100. Okay, so you can just do some tweaking around here and there, and I got something like a triangle, not exactly like a triangle, but I'm fine. I'm good with this type of graphics. So let's leave this right here. Now we will try to create color into our graphics. Okay, so for the first thing, to create the color, we will have to use our initial variable pen dot I use the wrong function, pen dot color. Okay, so it's present pen dot color, and we will provide a color, let's say green. Okay, so green, and now let's run the program and check the difference. Okay, so here we see the ink color goes to green, and that looks pretty cool. Let me also increase the size of the turtle. Pen dot size, turtle size. Okay, 2, 2, okay, so let me just run that again. So you see the turtle size has increased. Okay, so that is what I wanted. So now let's say we also want to increase add color like into the image. If you don't understand what I mean is, in this empty position, if you want to add color, what should we do for that? What we will do is we'll simply say pen dot color, and then we'll provide the second argument of color, whichever color you want in the inside portion. Okay, so I'll say black, but I don't think so that's gonna work right now since I haven't closed the figure. So I'll create a new figure. Let's say I'll just create a, so what you say, I'm going backward, right? So I'll just say pen dot backward first. My backward image hasn't come perfect, so I'll just say backward of 200 coordinate, and then I will say forward of 300 coordinate, and now let's check it out. Okay, so that should work out, but it did not work out. Okay, so also there's one more thing needed to be done. is we, before starting our drawing, we need to call a new function, say pen dot begin fill. So that is a portion the program will understand, okay, I have to start filling the color from here, and I will type another function pen dot end fill. Okay, end fill, and that should end the filling. Okay, so here you see we have got a black color into a what you say closed image, where we used the first function of begin fill and then we used end fill. Okay, so that's it from the color portion that we have done. Also, I've got one more thing to discuss about changing the coordinates of a drawing when without showing the ink position. Okay, so if you do not understand what I said, don't worry. I'll just explain you with my paint tab. Say you want to write a name. Okay, so my name is Carl. So what I'll do is I want to write my whole initial name. Okay, so what I'll do is Carl C, and then I want to write A. So I will, technically speaking, with the ink I'll just do it this way. But what happens in Python graphics is it will go stop at C, and then the ink will also go here to the start position of A, and then A will get printed. Okay, so you understood what the issue is. We do not want this just a while. Okay, we do not want this portion to be visible. Okay, we want that thing to go get invisible. So what we will do is, to show that the pen is not being drawing on the window, on the screen or window, whatever you say, you have to use a function called pen up. Okay, so at that point it will not go anywhere, it will not do any drawing wherever the forward thing goes. Okay, so since I have typed now pen up, I'm going to do pen dot forward. Say I put 300. Okay, and now let's check what happens to the program. Okay, so there's no drawing going to happen. So see, the turtle moved, but there was no drawing. Since I put the pen up, the pen has gone up, so there's no drawing going to happen. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll say pen dot pen down. Okay, so that is to put the pen down so that the drawing can be visible. So I'll change this to 100, and after this I will say pen dot forward 50. Okay, so 50. So now it should be visible since my pen is down, right? So see, you saw the 50 coordinate visible but the 100 coordinate invisible. So that is how you do it. So now if you want to jump from one coordinate to other, you can simply just do this. So put just let me cancel this off. Okay, say call your function pen dot pen up, and then use another function pen dot go to. So it will go to that coordinates without being visible. Okay, so go to, say you want from we are right now at 0 comma 0, so I want to go to 200 comma 200. Okay, so it will directly go to that, and then we will say pen dot pen down, as simple as that. So let's see what happens. Okay, so you see it went from here to here without drawing anything. So that is how we can you create any name. Like for example, I'll just show you some simple implementation of this. First I'll say pen dot forward. Okay, pen dot forward 200, and now we put our pen up and it goes to 200 coordinates. I'll just change this value to 50, and now it goes to 200 comma 200, and then we again draw something. Okay, pen dot forward of 300 units. So let's see what happens. Okay, so see, you saw what happened. It drew from here and then stopped drawing from here, and it directly went to 200 comma 200 coordinate, and from there it drew till the end, till that is 300 units. So that's it. Like if you do not want certain spaces to be shown while you're drawing your graphics, you can use this function called as pen up and pen down. So pen up means the pen gets up and its drawing does not be visible on the window. Simply you do not want to show the drawing on the window, as simple as that. Okay, so now as I promised you guys, I'll show you how we will draw this flower image in the first video that I showed you. Okay, so we'll learn how to draw this flower image. Okay, so what we'll do for that is, first thing is we will cut all this, remove all this whatever we did. Okay, so let me just initialize it again. Pen is equal to pen turtle dot turtle. Okay, turtle, and now we'll go to the main block of the program, that is creating the logic behind it. Okay, so what we will say is we will create a color of red, orange comma yellow, same like what is present in that image. Okay, so I'll provide two arguments, orange, and my second color should be yellow. Okay, so that goes in my second argument, yellow. Okay, so that's my color now. Why did I put my name here? I had to put my variable pen here. Okay, so that is done. Now what we will say is we'll begin the fill. Okay, so pen dot begin fill. As I explained you earlier, begin fill is the way to tell the program, okay, from here we want the the color of the drawing to be visible. So that's why I used begin fill. Okay, so now let me just show you the drawing again. So what happens is it starts from the graphics start from here, and then you see it's going straight. Then it's taking a turn, then it's going straight over here. Then it's taking another turn, then it's going here, and that keeps on continuing till we get a design. Okay, which looks and good and appears to be great for eyes, but it's a simple implementation. It just goes straight, takes a turn of angle, and that keeps on recurring. Okay, so what we'll do here, if you've understood or not, I suppose you must have understood, we'll be simply using a for loop. Okay, so what I'll say is for I in range 1 comma, for now we'll just put 15 and check out how it works, then later we'll see the difference. So what I'll say is pen dot forward, and I'll put a forward unit of 200 units. Okay, so that should be pretty visible for us. And now is the turn of the angle again. Okay, I'll just show you how much it turned. So from this position, it's going straight this way, right? So it's taken such a big angle turn. Okay, it's taken such a big angle turn, so that should be around maybe some 140 degrees turn or some 135 degrees. So for the timing, I'll just put 135 degrees, or maybe let me go a bit more turn in my angle, that is 173 degrees. I'll just do that, and let me change my pen variable again. Okay, so I'm taking pen dot left 170 degrees, and then again my pen dot forward of 200 units again. Okay, and again my pen dot left of 170 degrees. So this much needs to be typed, and then the for loop will do the work for us. Okay, and outside we do not need to forget the main function, that is the end fill, that we are finishing the fill. Okay, we are finishing the filling of it. Begin fill starts from here, and end fill is finished after the implementation of our code. Okay, let's run it, and now let's see the fun. Let's just sit back and watch what is going on. Okay, so it keeps on going. So this will happen for a range of 15 times because we have specified that. Okay, so this looks a bit slow also, so don't worry, I've got a way to even increase the speed, and that's it. It worked, but if you notice, it has not changed the color inside it, so that's an issue. So we should check that out. Why did that happen? Okay, so what I'll do is, first thing, I'll change the speed of the program. It looks too slow. Pen dot speed. Okay, and I'll put the speed to 4 maybe, so it looks the work looks a bit faster, which looks better. Okay, so let me just see what happens. Let's see if the color is visible, because it should work. I don't know what's the reason behind the yellow color not being visible. Okay, so that is how it is happening, but I still don't understand what's the reason behind the color not visible. Okay, so let me just change this to red. Maybe it's not visible to us because of the graphics that is happening. Okay, so it goes. Okay, it continues, and it did not show again. Okay, so what's going wrong within this? Okay, let me just check out what is the issue over here. I wrote a wrong function name. I'm so sorry, guys. See, that's the problem. Instead of end fill, I wrote begin fill, because of which it didn't work. Okay, so now the things should work pretty simple. Okay, so now it just keeps on recurring 15 times, and now you see this yellow thing, and we have got a star present, a simple star which just needed maybe how many lines of code, 19 lines of code, even though I have left some empty spaces in my code. So how simple could be, just we use a simple inbuilt graphics to create such a great design. So that's the power of Python. With just learning a few, maybe 30 minutes of coding, we learned how to create a simple star design, and now you could use your creativity and make any type of program. Okay, so that's it from today's video, guys, and subscribe to my channel, and comment in the comment section what do you want me to create next, and I'll be getting them as soon as possible. Until that time, stay safe.